Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Ferg here. This is a bit of a get unready with me / nighttime routine chit chat-esque video. I don't really wear makeup and stuff like that, so I don't really have like too much unreadying to do, but be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that good jazz, and let's get into it. So since I don't have on makeup or anything, I'm about to take a shower, but I usually, because I like to brush my teeth before I wash my face, and I usually just wash my face in the shower because it's just easier. So I'm gonna brush my teeth, then I'm gonna get in the shower, and then I do like the rest of my skincare routine and stuff. So where's my scarf? The chit chat topic tonight is that I have a new like temporary part-time job. If you've been around for a minute, you know that I got laid off on February 1st of 2023. It is now February 4th of 2024, and I have officially been laid off for an entire year. I haven't found a steady full-time 9 to 5 yet, and I won't even say like in the field that I want, because I found nothing in nobody's goddamn field. So I have decided to go back to one of my old jobs. I actually applied back in October, or maybe September. I think I applied back in like September, October. I did my orientation in October, but there were things that I had to do after that before I could actually like start working. And so I finally got all those things taken care of. Not on my part, they had issues on their part with their systems, and then I guess just like not enough people working to help resolve them in a decent amount of time. So yeah, tomorrow's my first day and I'm nervous, but I'm gonna talk a bit more about that after I get out of the shower. So 1 second. Whew, okay, shower done. For my shower, I use, it's not technically an African net because I got it from Amazon. I need to get a real one. I don't like the store, but so I use that, and then I do like a regular Dove bar for like a pre-cleanse, and then I use the Naturum. It's like literally gone, but I'm using my travel size. I pumped this into here for like traveling, but had to start using that because this one is basically gone. So this is what I use after, and then I use this as face wash, and I just wash my face in the shower. Like if I take a shower at night, I just wash my face in the shower. If I take a shower in the morning, I just wash my face in the shower. And then lotion, my good old Nivea with the almond oil. Nothing special. If I'm like during the day, after this, I'll use the EOS, whatever, vanilla cashmere, because sometimes I use it at night, but I'm running low. I haven't gotten a chance to like go to the store and get a new one, but yeah, so that's the lotion and stuff that I use. And then for my face, I basically use these 3 different ones. Now this vitamin C, it says you can use it at night and in the morning. So all of the ones that I'm about to show you, I use at night and in the morning. The only thing different is for the morning, when I remember, I add sunscreen. I need to get better about that because Yeah. And the girlies say you're supposed to get the neck. Seriously. Yeah, but okay, so back to this job that I start tomorrow. I'll go ahead and tell y'all I start substitute teaching again tomorrow, and I'm nervous and anxious and scared, I guess, because I used to do like tutoring, subbing, teaching assistant, like stuff like that, and I liked it at first, but then I grew to like absolutely hate it. And this job, I said like a long time ago that like I'll go back as an absolute last resort, and here we are. The well is running dry. I've been unemployed for like a minute, and like my little side hustles, like savings is gone, side hustles ain't cutting it no more. So yeah, so I'm trying to like talk myself down, because like this is a completely different time. It could be a completely different experience, but like just from what I've heard from like people who still work there, or like people that I know who still work there, people on the internet who still work there. That's like somebody fucking crashed outside. It's the same shit that it used to be, plus like worse. And it's not necessarily the children, like that's one issue. Like, not saying that the kids are bad, some of them are bad, but like, you know how you were in school and you had a sub and you basically just tested your limits to see what you could get away with. That's one thing I don't like about being a sub. It's like people don't like, they don't listen because they're kids, and they want to see like what they can get away with and stuff. On top of like, the main issue is I don't like being around people. I don't do well when too many people need me at once. And that's not like I realized at like one of my old jobs when I was training people, and like this person needs something, that person needs something, this person has a question, this person has a question, this person has another question, and this person is requesting something. I'm just like, leave me alone. Like, give me a goddamn break. I don't do well in situations like that. Like in person, all of those requests could come through like an email or an IM or something, and I'd be fine. But it's something about like that like in-person interaction of people needing me for something or pulling me in every which direction that just creates anxiety, and I don't like it, and I don't thrive in that type of environment. Like, it makes me feel anxious, it makes me feel low, it makes me want to get the fuck out of Dodge. So that part, so like I'm with students all day basically. It's like I'm responsible for this group of people, and we're supposed to do a certain thing, but you know, good luck, because are they gonna listen to you? Are they not gonna listen to you? And part of me, like, I don't really give a fuck if they listen to me, as long as they're not being like overly like rowdy and disrespectful and stuff. Oh god, I'm trying to remember like some of the good times, but it's hard because like my anxiety is always there. So like that mixed with like the kids' behavior, mixed with like admin, it's always admin. I'm really nervous and scared to start, on top of the fact that like it's already proving to be like very disorganized. There was no interview process, there was no like there used to be, which is making me think that like things have gotten worse in the 5-6 years since I've been like in the education system in general, because there was no interview process, there was no drug test, there was no orientation. It's like they called it an orientation, but basically they emailed you all of your new hire paperwork and told you to fill it out and print it out and bring it with you, or fill it out and submit it online. And then when you come in, it should only take 30 minutes. I'm like, damn, 30 minutes, well, maybe like since we're doing all of our new hire paperwork and stuff, it'll only take them 30 minutes to go over like what they need to go over. Wrong. Only reason it took 30 minutes is because other people were there and you had to wait to get your fingerprint. They basically went over your new hire paperwork, and if everything was fine, you just waited to get fingerprinted and then you left. This was one of the other serums that I used. I just realized I forgot to show y'all that. And then this serum is one that I used as well. So I used those 3 serums and this CeraVe moisturizing cream. I don't really like this too much, but it's almost gone, so we gonna use it till it run out. I need to figure out what kind I want to use next and get that before this one runs out. But yeah, orientation was basically they looked over your new hire paperwork and they did your fingerprint for a background check, and then you left. And then they emailed you like a day or 2 later, like, hey, your background check came back and da 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 da, here's how to log into the system, blah 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 blah. Like, I don't know shit else. Like, and a lot of stuff is online now, so it's like, I don't know, like, I don't even know how to take attendance, bro. Like, and I'm hoping that when I get there in the morning, someone will like run me through that, like in the front office or something. But that's another thing, the front office people be overwhelmed and just busy and like not paying attention and tired and frustrated and shit too. So it's just like, I don't know, I'm trying to like think positively, but like how horrible I felt when I was in this job before is really sticking out, and I didn't think it would be a problem, but it is proving to be a problem. Like, I literally want to cry, but I can't cry because I'm gonna wake up in the morning, my eyes are gonna be puffy and I have to go. So I'm just nervous, I'm anxious. I hope that tomorrow goes well, like as well as can be, because like bottom line is I don't like having to be forced to be around a bunch of people that I don't know. Like high school, I didn't enjoy high school, and it wasn't necessarily because of my classmates. Like, they didn't really help, but I just did not like having to be forced to be around that many people for that amount of time. Like, I got to school, I went to class, well, when I got there on time, I got to school, went to class, basically put my head down unless I had like a friend or 2 in the class, and I would like chat a little bit or whatever. There was no socializing in between classes for me. Like, I would just go to my next class. Like, if I saw a friend or somebody, like I might stop and say hey, but I don't like being here. I'm trying to just get through the day. Like, go to class, put my head down till class start, do my work, put my head back down. Like, that was my high school experience. I did not like being there because I didn't like having to be around all those people. And like, this is the same thing. Granted, I'm not necessarily gonna always be doing high school. Like, even like elementary school, like, love the kids. They didn't do anything wrong. They're being kids, they're being themselves. That's not the issue. I don't want to be there. And like, one of the reasons I left in the first place is because like the kids are starting to notice, like, you don't want to be here. And I don't ever want like a kid to feel like they're the reason that I don't want to be there, or like that like they're the reason that I don't like it and stuff like that. Like, it's not them. I don't really like being around people that I don't know. And then some people are like, oh, but they're kids. Like, they're people. Like, it doesn't matter if they're kids or if they're adults. They're people. Like, the same effect as if I had to be forced to be around a room of adults. A room of adults might be a little bit better because nobody's looking to me for answers. Nobody is looking to me for authority and shit like that. But I don't know. I'm trying. I lit my candle. I'm trying to like talk myself down and like calm down, because right now this is the only job that I have. This is the only job that has like responded and things like that. Like, I've applied to like retail jobs. I've applied, oh god, I applied to Amazon. Lord Jesus, I'm glad they didn't have any like shifts available, because I absolutely hated it there too. But at this point, I would, even though that doesn't pay nearly as much as this does, I would rather do that, just because like there's less anxiety in it. I can go in, I can do my work, I can put my head down, I can mind my business, and I can be gone when I'm done, you know? So I'm hoping that this is better than before, or at least for the time being, but I'm scared, y'all. Like, I'm really scared. Yeah, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear. I'm trying to think positive things, like, you got this, like, it's not that bad. You're gonna go in tomorrow, they're gonna help you out, it's gonna be organized, like, you're not gonna have any like issues, and things are gonna be fine. So by the time y'all are seeing this, of course the day has already passed and it went how it went, so just fingers crossed. But that's it. Like, I don't, like, am I the only one? Does anybody else like feel that way? Like, I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah. So I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. I'll probably have like a bowl of cereal. I gotta figure out what time I need to leave because I have to take the highway and there's usually traffic. I haven't had to like get up and drive to work since not even mid, since like early 2021. Well, not early 2021. That's when I got the job. So like the end of 2021, like September 2021 is the last time I had to like get up and drive to work. So I don't even know what traffic be looking like these days. So I'm just going to, you know, light the candle in my room, figure out what I'm gonna wear, read, that's my speaker, read before I go to bed, set my alarms, and just try to think nice, happy, relaxing, positive thoughts. But it is really hard to think that way when you have the experience. Excuse me, like when you have the experience already and those experiences were negative, like very negative, detrimental to your mental health, negative, like. So like I said in another one of my videos, I feel like it's kind of like a pick your battles type thing. Run out of money, or like possibly sacrifice your mental health so that you can get a check and, you know, live. Because if you run out of money, you would also be sacrificing your mental health and also fucking up your credit and shit that you worked so hard to build back, since you ruined that shit in your early 20s already. And we don't want to spend our 30s doing that same shit. So that might be another thing too. I feel like I'm starting over. Like, you know how like they talk about like, oh, people are upset because like they did X, Y, and Z and they were promised this and that and blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, I do feel like I'm kind of moving backwards, but at the same time, I gotta do something. So yeah, I have one of my like certification tests scheduled for the end of March. So hopefully when I take that, that'll like open some doors or something. I don't know. I need something at this point because I really don't want to have to do this for long. I'm gonna try to make my schedule like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, because I don't want to do all 5 days. That just sounds like a lot, and I think it'll be easier to get through 2 days at a time, you know. So 2 days, 1 day off, 2 days, and then it's the weekend. So wish me luck. Thank you for listening to me rant. If you feel the same way, or if you're going through like a layoff or having trouble finding a job and stuff like that, know that you are definitely not alone. If you've been laid off for less than a year, I really hope that you don't make it to a year. Like, I was at 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, like getting on LinkedIn and seeing people like, oh yeah, I've been laid off for a year, and I'm like, I don't want that to be me. And here I am, it's me. So hopefully if you're going through that, you don't make it to this point, hopefully you don't have to go back to something that you don't like. I am optimistic that like my time and my like job career that I really want is coming. So I'm just holding out hope for that, and I'm just telling myself that this is just something that I need to do to continue like on the journey of where I want to be. So with that said, hopefully I will, like, I'm trying to think too, like, of course, like, okay, you'll be able to pay your bills, but like with extra income you'll be able to do like some more DIY projects and da 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 da. Like you can continue to like get your house together like you want it. I'm trying to like think of all the good that's going to come out of it, but in the back of my head it's just still scary because like, yeah, good came out of it before, but the bad outweighed the good. So hopefully it is not the case this time, and if it is, hopefully I don't have to endure it for too long. So anyway, I feel like I've talked enough that I don't really have much getting unready to do, like much nighttime routine to do. I brushed my teeth, I flossed, I took a shower, I lotioned up, I did the rest of my skincare routine, and now I'm about to light the candle, get in the bed, set my alarms, read a little bit, throw on some rain sounds on YouTube, and go to sleep. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Bye.